future of real estate, the future of logistics for trade and stuff. And yeah, like she said, it's a great thing because they bring together corporates, entrepreneurs, startups, everybody, academia.
So let me just turn to the audience here. And Yuda, are you getting into, you want to stand up and introduce yourself, and are you now into, basically, Yuda, anybody ever hear of Tech Data? Yuda was in basically the head honcho of Tech Data, where we met him originally, which was a large distributor here in Florida and also around the world. And if you want to talk about your new ventures and where you see the new trends going.
Thanks.
Does he have a
mic
mic?
here for you.
Yeah, I'll try to speak loud.
Okay.
I just started about a year ago a cybersecurity firm called Cybent.
Wait a minute, hold on. Wait for your mic. So we can hear you. And tell us who you are.
Yuda Saidun, founder of Cybent Cybersecurity here in Miami. And we work with companies that have had success abroad, that have a client base, that they're funding all that, etc., but they're coming to the US. So it's part of the whole Miami as a tech hub. And we work with them to bring those technologies at a moment where cybersecurity is obviously on everybody's minds. Perimeter is a sieve, we all know. Despite everybody putting all those tools around, we always read in the front pages that there's been another breach. And so what we're working on is AI versus AI.
Is what?
AI versus AI, artificial intelligence versus artificial intelligence. Because the tools are out there, it's amazing how many free tools there are out for intellectually interested bad guys to play around.
For hackers.
Yeah, the hackers. They have more time than we do, so they keep playing with it. So our thesis is that unless the defenders have knowledge, talent, and tools that leverage artificial intelligence, they're going to be underwater very soon. So that's it, and we can talk some more.
Yeah, but what do you see as the trend now? Is basically doing what?
The trend, the most recent trend that we see is moving from remediation towards preemption. It's been a pendulum in the past, but it's coming back with deep learning in particular becoming more robust, with more people in the field, as you suggested to several people, not necessarily knowing the development, but they know cybersecurity is starting to develop with deep learning as opposed to machine learning, ahead of machine learning, to bring this sort of intelligence that will allow them to stop stuff before it penetrates, before it downloads, before it executes. That's the cutting edge right now, and it's exciting place.
Yeah, and basically trying to look at behavioral analytics. Basically, all the smart technology is doing that, being preventative rather than reactive.
Yeah.
From my sewer that the pipe is going to burst after it bursts versus let's fix it now, to I see suspicious traffic, let's do it now. The problem, what I see, is many times in corporations is they like to blame it on the user. Right? You opened that email, you clicked on that link. Just, we have it so many times at the university, right? Is the idea that we get these fake emails, from colleagues saying, now it's a thing, Dr. Frank, I'm in a meeting with him and he needs your help, he needs a gift card. And I say, who in the world thinks Dr. Frank needs a gift card from me, But there are people that click on that link. It's just like, remember Nigeria, all those guys from Nigeria telling you can get millions, and I said to myself, who in the world would click on a link that, I'm gonna get millions from some princess from Nigeria if I would just help her out. And then it turned out, what did I hear? That some person in the law school clicked on that link. So there has to be ways in which you can prevent it. But then you can think about all these Equifax. Anybody hear about those Equifax breaches, right? How many millions of users that have been affected? And I said, where were they? They were asleep at the wheel. Somebody told them they needed a Windows update, right? And they didn't do the Windows update properly, right? So it's the idea that our software has to be, that those updates have to be done automatically already, that I don't depend on somebody to have done the update, you know? And did you hear that story with Equifax, that those guys ended up, you know, selling their, shorting their stocks, right? Right before they announced it to the public, you know? So, that's another story in itself. But I'm questioning, you know, where do we go? And I think it's that preventative rather than that reactive. And that idea, like you say, that maybe they'll do that preventative and reactive. What was your name back there? What is your name?
Eileen Monison.
Yeah, Eileen, what Eileen was saying, you know, we'll stop using everything, but there is something to that, that then that's where they have to be saving us beforehand, that I don't have to worry about it, that it may be that I'll have another alternative. But we're using, you know, all the online, we still, how many use Waze and all these, right? Who doesn't use it? Well, they're tracking you where you're going as well. How many people shop in Whole Foods, and I'm all excited when I get the, you know, Prime member 10% discount, right? I'm so cheap, you know, Renee sees me there, always looking for a bargain, and as I give my Amazon card, I said, now they know what time I came into Amazon, right? They know exactly what I bought, right? CVS always gives you that stupid piece of paper, right, that you go through the rolls, right? Right, but they always give you those piece of paper, exactly what you bought, right? They don't give me anything else, so they're keeping track of you all the time, but we're getting those services, so they know what you watch, those smart TVs, right? Everybody likes all those bigger things, so they know exactly what you're watching, so it's gonna be a balance that I think. We like those, you know, think about it, you wanna live without your phone? Put away your phone and never use it. We would, right, we wouldn't know what to do, you know? But think about it, and then we'll send a letter. Put it in an envelope, we'll send a letter. You'll get a mail from me, the check is in the mail, whoever sends checks anymore. So it's those ideas, I think it's gonna be a circle here from where it's gonna come back, yeah, Amy.
So you're talking about prevention, but the only way that's gonna happen is you have these companies incentive to prevent, and that's gonna be, everybody hates this government regulation. Equifax.
Well, it's the same thing, right?
Something punitive happening to the people at Equifax.
Yeah.
It's also the consumer though.
And and if they had regulation, that probably would reach.
It'll be a cycle like anything else. Remember Sarbanes-Oxley, those, they go from the .com, right? Why did that come into existence? Because when the stock market was going up and everybody was greedy, nobody cared that the CFO and the CEO just signed off. Nobody cared what was happening, right? Investing. As soon as everybody lost all that money, oh wow, I'm concerned now what the CEO knows. And he has to say that he or she's gonna have to sign off. So it's gonna be that cycle, but I think now with those Facebooks and all those breaches, and who has been in the banks, usually with the credit card, everybody's been loose with the credit card. The problem has been who's picking it up. When you lose your credit card, or you lose your number and somebody's hacked your credit card, the bank picks it up. So that's why the banks have more controls, because it's in their incentive, because they have to eat it.
Yeah.
So those are what you were saying on the
Not only
incentive.
that, and I think that goes back to prevention, is
Right.
because banks are highly regulated. So if they don't do it, like, they could get a cease and desist because they have findings on a topic of things, and cybersecurity is a big one. So, you know, there's a saying in the industry, compliance is not security, so regulation may not offer best security, but it does offer companies to actually look at it. Because if they didn't have something, so I give you, you know, in the position paper in Florida, but like here in our industries, let me tell you, financial services are the ones that spend the most money and do the most. After that, I would say big tech companies do it because of the B2B components that they have and the data and stuff like that, so they have the money and funds to do it. Healthcare hate to say it, but they're not that great.
Well,
The
that's where
providers-
there's opportunities.
There's
Think of-
but they don't wanna spend the money, cause
No,
they
but when they will have
spend
to.
50 million on an EHR, now it's like, I have to spend money on security, I don't have money for this.
Yeah, but it'll change, because in healthcare, think about it.
It has to change.
Ransomware, anybody hear about ransomware? It's basically, where is ransomware going? It's to the healthcare environment, and what are they asking for the ransomware, Erica? No, but I'm gonna say how much you're gonna have to pay me in dollars, they're not saying, they want, so, not Erica here, so they're asking for Bitcoin, and you know what the ransoms are? They're very little money there, it's 40,000, 50,000, if my servers are down in the hospital, I have to do surgery, what's 50,000, what's 100,000, it's nothing. So that ransomware is being paid off in Bitcoin, I think some hospitals are actually putting up, in the beginning it was, where are we gonna get Bitcoin, and somebody was telling them, you know, they didn't say go to Erica Bank, but it's the idea that I'm gonna set up then a wallet to be able to ship them. So it's that way that you can think of those industries being hurt enough, then we'll get those regulations. I think I'm running out of time. Any other comments? Amanda, you have something to say?
Not at this point.
Not at this point. I want to just introduce
The
Amundo.
only thing I would say is the following,
Okay.
that all of these companies, if you're in a regulated industry, like the medical industry, where you have to be HIPAA compliant or a bank, there is anybody in financial services, there is no way you can make that statement that you don't have the money, because the regulators are the
No,
ones
yeah,
that
but-
are gonna force you into it.
No, but healthcare
So,
doesn't have the
yeah,
same amount of
if you look at a
regulatory.
bank
No,
now,
exactly.
the
Right.
financial
As banking.
service industry,
By far.
where they're spending all their money, is in compliance. And most of the,
Yeah.
significant aspect of compliance has to do with information security. Because you know what a bank is selling, and also the medical industry. A bank, any financial service institution, what they're selling is trust, right? That you put your money there, and when you go to an ATM, and you try to withdraw it, your money's gonna be there, right? So, in order to protect that trust, you gotta protect your entire infrastructure, right? So, for banks, is depending on the size of the bank, it could be billions, right? So,
As a former Citibank employee.
look, I worked on a
Not all
project,
healthcare, but in
that
general,
that
it's
one
such a
single
big
project
ecosystem.
was $1 billion,
Right.
just to implement compliance.
Right, so it becomes an issue. And aside, Mundo was Avi's first graduate assistant, and he carried the punch cards for Avi at the time, so you can see. And he's still talking to us. So we're gonna wrap up, one more question,
I was
Jody.
just gonna tell you that some of the trends that I just went to NRF,
Yeah.
National Retail Federation, I thought it might be interesting, we talked a lot about the back end, but what's happening is companies are now looking at the consumer first, and they're designing their organizations from consumer backwards. Where we used to design a company and then write the processes, now we're looking at the consumer saying, how do they want it? Do they want delivery in 24 hours or 4 hours? How do
Yeah.
they wanna buy it? All the channels with the security, but it's really the consumer backwards, and they're looking at supply chain management, a lot of infrastructure changes in order to be able to compete in a disruptive technology where competitors can be using like 3D printing and all these other things, to get products out quicker, that are more custom, that are more personalized, so.
And you think about the bricks and mortar, where all those malls were closing down, but those bricks and mortar, but look at Amazon, what did they end up doing? They ended up doing a bricks and mortar, and basically what they're doing is they're having like the smart freezer when you come in, they're actually then going to track it, and then you, as a consumer, will do all the work, so
Yeah,
it's
We're
switching.
saying that it's gonna be bricks and mortar, it's gonna be.
A hybrid.
channels. It's gonna be a frictionless experience with different channels. One of the big things I heard every CIO talk about was, scalability. So there's a lot of new products that are coming out to support these organizations, but you can't scale it with a Walmart. And what if you go to a field organization like a McDonald's operator who's a dealer operator, and you put all this technology in there and it breaks down, then their revenue goes down, who helps them support it, how long can it be down without, disrupting their profitability? So there's a number of things about scalability and also wireless power.
Oh, wireless power.
Yeah. Okay, well, food for thought, we'll stay here for a while, look at all the equipment we have to bring home anyway, so we'll be here for a while to unwind. Yes, Yes.
Is there any women, and since we're majority women, or the men know, that are involved with making, it, you know, the saying of working smarter, not harder? So with home automation with cybersecurity, I'd be very interested in that. I have some ideas that I'd like to pursue.
Thanks. And another or not from another man, we always give them credit here. Let's go.
My question is for Erica, actually, and I was wondering, what as far as Adobe, in the Adobe software space, the Illustrators, Photoshops, Premieres, is important for businesses to adapt moving forward?
I guess my comment on Adobe was in terms of skill set. If you're a person that's able to use Adobe, Illustrator, all those things, then you're able to create these online videos that are the new way for marketing, right? So you don't have billboard ads that are made out of paper anymore. They're now all digital. So it's like if you have skills in Adobe, you're more likely to get jobs, not just jobs at large companies, but a lot of freelance jobs.
Presentation.
Yeah, because you're able to
For
present better.
communication. Okay. Well, I thank you very much for spending the time with us. And I thank Julie and Jane and Whitty for giving us this opportunity to spend the day together. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah. Sarah, I also just really want to recognize you for your dedication to, Sarah, I just want to really recognize you for your dedication to bring exposure to so many amazing executives and leaders and create and foster this wonderful panel and dialogue on women in STEM and what's going on here in South Florida, really bringing it to life at this Woody Conference here in South Florida.
It's my pleasure.
So
These women are my inspiration. Thank you.
Well, this is really, you know, a lot of people say that women don't support other women, and that's just not true. Gallup actually did a study. Gallup did a study, and the most engaged members of the workforce were number one, women managers, and number two, women who work for women. Go online to Gallup and check out their Women in the Workforce study. There's some great information there. So again, thanks to all the gentlemen for being here, and for Whitty, and for this incredible opportunity to gather. We're going to go downstairs now to see the two keynotes. Before we do so, I just want you to lean over to a neighbor, or as you're walking out, and share one takeaway that you just have from today, or just how you're, an adjective of how you're feeling. Like, I'm feeling excited and energized by being here and meeting you all, and I feel smart. I just also feel just smarter. Like, I come to a Women in Technology conference, I'm like hearing you guys, I think I just got a little smarter by default. So anyway, thank you for being here. Yes?
What are the two keynotes downstairs?
I don't.
Dell and IBM.
Dell and IBM.
Dell is first on, I think it's small, medium business, and IBM, it may be on their Watson.
Okay.
And that's
Good.
one at
Excellent
4,
question.
one at 4:30, and 5 to 7. The expo opens up, and there's a number of vendors with telecommunication, IoT.
Good networking.
vendors. And then they also have reception when they open up to get people to come.
David, if anyone's interested in joining Women in Technology, please see David. David, could you wave? David Layton, our president, nationally, globally of Whitty. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you. Yes, definitely. Thank you.
And folks, I'm going to be here for a while, so if you have any questions or anything, please feel free to come up and ask.
Now but I have your master's in marketing and communications. So I went to Thank you. Yeah, so I do a lot of cost information work. So I look at like how do I automate these types and how do I we should sort of like that would be like such should be tracking Oh yeah, we have this package thing. And then they find it easy to see the time. So we
Found that thing and why? I was so curious.
And I'm willing to take some.
I waste the time. I don't waste the time. You know why? I waste the time.
I'm trying to make a lot of money.
You're already on it.
Oh, okay, no, you'll be the youngest one so far.
I love that.
I'm connecting with people. Here we go. I'm sending some electronic.
Are you on LinkedIn? Yeah, it's on my QR.
Where are you based out of? Right here. Oh, I'm in Miami. I'll be able to find you on anything.
You got the LinkedIn app. Okay, no problem. Every person on LinkedIn has a business card and QR. Go to, let me show you this. Go to LinkedIn, your app. Go to your app. Okay. This is a small, you see here? Okay, there, and this is you can scan other people, other, or go to this one, this is the information of the card.
And I can share my code.
Here we go, you share my code, okay, there we go.
Oh, you got me. I have to enable my thing.
I was looking for you. I was like, I don't know.
Oh my God, you created a monster here.
Every time they go to a meeting, they say, okay, stop, and give me the business
I
card.
love this.
Will you scan me because mine is accidentally on my camera? I didn't get your We're both in marketing.
I have a PMO office, the PMO office we just do project manager in every area. But I create coaching by the beach with the goal of that company is manage your energy and do a lot of neuromarketing.
Coffee with each of you. You're both so fascinating.
No, neuromarketing is something that, and I was reading a book, the last book that I was reading, because I have the with a book a day.
You just scan it.
Yeah, scan it, I can read a book a day. And it was a journey, it's a journey of the brand. And I was, the impact of the fear in the market is amazing. I'm gonna send you the name of the book because it's the insurance company, every company is targeting your fear. And it's going to the reptilian brain. I said to my brother, stop CNN, MSNBC, I don't want to see anything.
we'll connect for sure.
Yes.
I was talking to Julie, like saying thank you. She's like, you should talk to Patricia and tell her about your dog. I'm like, I already talked to her a little bit earlier. You're gonna get something. Well, you're already true, but I'll connect with you. Thank you so much. You know what's funny, while you were presenting, I was actually saying, I'm like, wow, like I love like your topic and everything, your knowledge on like IT. Hear about it.
Are you on LinkedIn?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have every day we learn something new. I love that. And it's so cool because I'm like you know, I wake up in the morning and say, I am so happy. I'm so happy. And if I don't learn something, I talk something, I teach something to someone else. That's something that makes me so happy. You have the app, the LinkedIn app? Okay. Let me show you something. Okay.
Now, where are you working now?
I have my own company. Okay. Go to this small. You can scan my card, or this is your business card. The information that you have on LinkedIn is your business card. Now you have a QR code, so you can go there, scan my, send me an invitation to connect.
Are you do you recommend like any like organizations here in South Florida?
Go to the people, and if you feel connected, almost 12 organizations with knowledge. Like I said, overuse of the volunteer fees it's very difficult. And you're gonna manage it. If you go to a meeting and you have
Well, today actually I was supposed to present and I said like I got really nervous and I felt like I wasn't capable of presenting.
my fault.
Well, I don't know if you know, but
I know that.
and I worked under her. So no. I only started working there like a month ago. So if she wasn't gonna present, like it was like this drama, and then I made the presentation. I was gonna come, and then I started like freaking myself out. And then she didn't come, and I felt so bad. Like it would have been nice for her to.
Mind your business. You got to learn some
And I was so nervous, and that's just who I am.
You have to wear high heels.
I know.
Why? The high heels is gonna give you the confidence of self.
And I actually noticed your boots. Like before we even talked to each other outside, I was like, I love her confidence. I love her jacket. I want to be you. No, for real, no. Like.
I speak with a lot of people for years. If you
And that's something we were actually talking about with my coach of that table, and I was like, I'm the person blocking myself from achieving goals, bigger and better things, because I get nervous and I start thinking. So I admire strong women.
I was So because my dad was that we were moving everything. And that's one of my I remember about this yesterday. Why am I super connected? Because my dad told me, wherever we go, you have good smell. We're just living the ghetto. So when you talk about this, buy more veggies. I see people from Cuba,
Part of getting the confidence and
one is about once a month I create a program. My company is going to we're going to be free for the community. And then the PMO Café, which is everything that we do running money. And my next goal is to look for maybe a permit to help me do the PMO Café and the because we are going to have a global. And
true.
and then in one they said they had four people this before. At the beginning they had one, and so four professionals. Why you because to ask me why is your job is going to take me more time to go all the things and how to manage the job. So when you
That's literally what I was talking about. I'm like, I don't know what my next goal is, and I surely don't know how to get to it. But
I never met this guy before.
oh my God, yes, he was sitting
I'm
next to
here
me.
just because of her.
He was sitting next to me. I love him too.
We met on LinkedIn.
I found you. Actually, I was looking for. And I found you. Right? Then I had you on English, and I will talk with her only in English. Thank you for
Impressive, your social skills. Do you post like content? No. Do you post like things that you're gonna be
Yes,
doing?
I usually do my content in South Florida. I do 1 million a month. This is gonna be my schedule. The first Monday, the second Tuesday, second Monday is the PMO Café, and I'm looking for 2 or 3 guys who can attend to the PMO Café online. PMO Café is project management. And my name is
Oh, that's cute. Do you have your project management certification?
Yes, I have.
Well,
I have too
first
many.
and everything.
Too many. One thing you have to learn is how to read a book. When you learn that, the certification are going to be that. When I say certification like that, it's just the parameter. Well, how we say it.
I read like a quote that Obama, whatever, had said. You need to read at least an hour a day to learn something new. Every day you need to learn. Like he's like, even as president, every day you need to learn something new.
Or a podcast, or a video, or a TEDx, or whatever. Every day is something new. February 11th, I'm going to run the PMO Café at the Broward Library. Why the Broward? The Broward Library 2 years ago I run the Yoga Creation Station, which is a co-working space. Beautiful, whiteboard, so I street. And also, if there's anyone wants to get their own prototype,
So this is the live broadcast, folks, that is on the screen now. So if you want to know how to find it, you go to Google and you type Chris Moore Biz, and it will appear on the top of the Google or the YouTube search engine, and you will see us right now live from YouTube Live.
But if you want to do something, and you want to come with
because my certified ethical hacker, whatever certification needs me for writing to continue my certification. So, that's amazing.
The coming week, and you want to join, let's have a conference call or a Skype call. I do a lot of Skype. And remember this, never Monday, Wednesday, or Friday from 10 to 11. I do Zoom and catch up.
I want to get into, I already bought like a yoga mat and like a bag and go, and I want to start doing yoga. Like that's my,
Oh, yoga is just amazing.
I can't even touch my toes. I've never, she's like, it could be that you want to run faster. I'm like, well, my goal for 2019 is to be able to stretch.
So let's talk the upcoming weeks. So send me an email and maybe you. Yeah, I mean, let's schedule a call. Wednesday, 6 to 0. Are you okay?
I work, but I have a lot of time.
Monica, okay.
But it's okay. Like, I used to be there every single Friday for Christmas. And so, anyways, I was studying Hispanic Jewish churches. I went to a temple, one of your style, went to the history of church. I've been to and then
One of my friends from school who graduated recently too, he does a podcast for this company called Academia, which is like a private, no, it's a charter school, but he's the head IT director for them.
The idea is we are going to create a project, we are going to talk about the project, and first I'm going to have the sponsorship from I'm going to talk with the project management.
Well, it's nice that you are bringing me on board because I was telling Andy, my coach, that I want to get my project management certification. So that'd be really good document.
What are you doing today? What are you doing here?
Here, man, I'm in here and the only way I could come here is
working on your
yeah, so I work
All right, so I was trying to get what, and I put in YouTube, and then I put in ARush, and I got everything except for you.
You see, this is live right here.
Yeah.
You have to type the correct string.
All right.
So let me show you here on the computer, okay? I think it will make it clear. Okay, here I'm going to There's a problem with the connectivity.
Yeah, there is.
But
It's
if you
bad.
want to type,
I'm on my 4G.
let me see what to type. A-Rush,
All right, type A,
space,
space.
go to YouTube.com.
Yeah, that's what this is.
Okay.
It's like A-Rush and
Where's the search?
right here.
Okay, go back and type A-Rush, space,
Oh,
space, A-Rush's live cast. A, space, no, A, space, Rushes. Rush, the same thing. Apostrophe S.
oh, okay.
Space, cast. C-A-S-T.
I can't even spell. I can't spell.
Let me see it before you press search.
A-Rushes. What's the
I
last
wouldn't
word?
touch anything.
No,
Just wanna
what's the
see
word what's the
Russia's cast. C-A-S-T. You change it all the time. You just different words. You understand? Okay, now show me what
Ah, got it. Live now.
Click on live now, and that's what you should see.
Yeah.
This comes from this cell phone.
Great.
You can go to the cell phone here and look at the image and the same thing that you see there.
Yeah.
Or if you stand on the stage, you'll be seeing yourself.
Did you get some of the other ones?
They were all shooting them down.
Oh,
We have to
great.
clear the room.
All right. So we can share these things.
And this remains #1 worldwide. However, I feel like there's something on top of it.
That's how I am. I
And you
get
can
it, I think,
download
and I think, and I
I
think.
will.
the whole 4 or 5
I'm
hours,
going to.
including your talk.
Thank you.
And then you can
This is
cut
great.
out everybody else and just keep your
Whatever. I
Once
want to
you
be.
download it,
I
you
want to
can
do
it
some.
everywhere.
What I want to do is get some pull some clips and post them out on my.
Right, so you don't know how to search it, this is one way.
Okay.
Another one, you go to Google and type use more biz.
Wiz more biz. Okay.
You understand
Yeah.
what that is? It is a search string.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
It is my phone number, you understand it?
Oh, okay. Wiz more
So
biz.
what's the area code, the first digit?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Tell me what it is.
I don't know. I'd have to look it up.
Look it up where?
On my phone.
When your phone dies.
Yeah.
Think about W with,
Yeah.
is it towards the end or the beginning of the alphabet?
So it's at the end, so it's a 9.
That's right, okay. What
W,
is
so
four?
it's 949. 949.
That's right, you got it.
Yeah, I know how to do that.
All right,
I just said, whiz
That was
biz.
really nice.
With
More biz. Whiz more biz.
Wizard, more
Whiz
business.
more biz. Whiz more biz.
Wizard, more business. You understand that?
Yeah, I
So the
do.
idea is to have one word that communicates the theme of your business, the URL, the website, the telephone number, and that's all a person has to remember. You understand the idea? And of course, to be
It's how I do, I don't use a phone number, but that's how I do my,
it's not only a phone number, it's a theme of the business.
yeah.
What we're doing is help businesses get more business, you understand, the business. And we use this as an example of reverse engineering the Google algorithm. So you understand? And it rhymes also, so it's easy for people to remember. So you got the idea now? And you type it on Google, you cannot misspell it like I misspell it. You see when I'm
Yeah.
I just dropped an E and you couldn't find, you couldn't figure
Right,
it.
right, but whiz more biz is pretty easy.
Yes, so if you go to Google and type Wismo Biz, will be #1 again. If you want me to watch you, go to Google.
No, I get
Just
it.
make
I'm
sure
sure.
it works. You got the
Thank
idea
you.
anyway.
Thank you for help.
Nice to meet
Yeah,
you.
nice to meet you too. Yeah.
What I wanted to propose to you is what you should do is extend your interaction with local people, like what we are doing. We didn't have a chance to do it here, but the idea is to extend the physical activity to the World Wide Web and host more people while you are dealing with people
I think-
locally in Tampa, let's say, you can get
Yeah, I think
people
if we
from
have,
all over the world.
I think if we have, if we're warned, if we didn't know about this until like December. So trying to get anything together between December and now was a challenge. And I think we did a really great job doing that. So hopefully they'll invite us back early and ask us earlier. And,
Then you can plan more.
Then we can plan more and do things like
But
that.
when
'cause
you
they're-
run it off of a cell phone like this is doing now, all it is running an app.
Yeah.
So any moron that can click 2 times in a row on a button and it says live now, that's all you have to know. You don't have to understand what's behind it. Of course, like when you drive a car, you don't have to understand the engine.
Right.
When you have a autonomous vehicle, you have to just be able to turn on the robot to drive the car. You don't have to understand how it is doing this, you know.
I need to talk to a couple more people.
All right. Anyways, if you have any more
Thank
questions,
you.
please
Nope,
let me know.
I appreciate it.
And you can call me. What's my phone number?
I can look it up under
With-
More Biz.
That's right. You don't need to look it up. You just need to think of it.
Avi, your latency right now. I can't see myself.
You're not. You have to stand next to the podium. Yeah. And just stay there for a second.
It's not
and
5G.
wave your hands. Look at the screen.
It's not 5G, Avi.
I see you here.
Yeah.
It's about 30 seconds now. The load is very high. But I see you here, so it's a matter of time before you will appear there too.
I'll stand here so you see.
Huh?
I'll stand here. So, what is this this SEO that you guys have crafted? I need that. I need that right
So
now.
go to Google.
Okay.
To YouTube.
Okay. But your
Here, now you see. I saw you in the minute. Come again now.
Go to YouTube and then what?
And type A-Rush.
But can I use your SEO practices to build my business?
I don't know. We have to change it every day. It's like trading, day trading.
Oh,
You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
have to watch it all the time, and it changes all the time.
A.rush.
No dot.
A-Rush.
You have to do exactly A-Rush space A space rush, right?
Okay. A space.
Space rush space A rushes.
A
Rushes.
R-U-S.
No. A space. The same thing. Again.
All right. New piece of paper.
A space. Rush. Space.
Space.
A rush again.
A space.
A space rush.
Space.
Rushes. Put apostrophe S.
Okay.
Space. Cast.
C-A-S-T.
Yes. And do it now on YouTube. And I will monitor you and make sure that you're doing it right. I'm shutting down this computer, so I left only one. I had 4 of them going, but I want to go to the presentation.
So I'm able to go back and see myself.
It is all remain on archived for eternity.
Okay.
And number 1, unless we put something on top of it. But let me just make sure that you understand what I'm talking about. Go to YouTube Live and type it.
I'll see you guys.
Okay, click on the live one and stand in front of the camera and you'll see yourself.
Erica, you know that Nina, she's, you know that Erica is something. I gotta introduce her to my daughter, Danielle.
I like her.
She's very good, and her daughters are great.
Yeah, it seems like it, because I don't really have a lot of
Look,
girlfriends.
if you are move, you see yourself now?
Yeah.
You have to move closer to the podium. Now you see yourself there?
You know, and that's what I'm saying. Because they always have a lot of, we spend time with them socially.
No, it's good, 'cause, like, I don't always continue around guys, but it's like, yeah.
It's a really, I can feel her,
yeah.
No, you just have different values. That's all. It's just a shame. I'm gonna say that.
Never values, no values. Whatever, right? Look up this.
But she fell in love with you, I just wanted to tell you.
Cool.
Now,
And I think everybody, you did a great job.
Erica.
Everybody, you really did a
Erica.
job. Really, and from the first time I met you, I just felt like here, this is dynamic woman.
Erica, another way you can do it is go to Google and type WizMoreBiz.
WizMoreBiz.
Do it now, so I'll make sure that you don't misspell it.
Okay. WizMoreBiz. Google.com.
Show it to me before you press.
I saw it online. WIZ more BIZ.
Right, somebody correct my misspelling too. Remember, I misspelled it and couldn't find it either. And show me what you typed there. With no spaces, one word. It will work anyways, but I want to be sure that it's number one. Once you start misspelling it, it will lose its position.
Steam it.
Let me see. Steam it. And Steam it is our blog. So you click on it.
I have a Steam account. I have a couple Steam accounts.
Okay,
Actually.
now this is the article, you see? So you have two hyperlinks here. This hyperlink, you just view it, and in this long hyperlink, you'll be participating in it. So, and since it is already off, you'll see the archive.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to turn off our thing and then get feedback from the.
Okay.
Are you gonna go downstairs?
Yeah, we're just packing the equipment.
The expo opens from 5 to 7 and there's a happy hour.
Okay.
There.
Okay.
How are you guys getting down to the Gables?
Pass
Later
around
at
later.
night?
All right,
Later,
bye.
no. So how are you going to get?
Good
I see
job.
you again. Thank
Maybe
you.
the
Oh,
Monday.
well,
The Mondays, yeah, I'm having one.
God.
Well, my next one is Monday. It's just going to be an American social. It's no presentations. But you know I'm opening up a Bitcoin center. You came to my party.
Yeah, the only problem is we're teaching Monday and Wednesday night. So
Well, it's okay. Let's what we can do.
we'll do some other.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Now that we have buildings, I'm going to be able to do a lot.
Where is your building? In the same place there, downtown Miami?
It's downtown Miami, but not the same place. It's in the Wells Fargo building. They call it the Block.
Okay, so maybe when you do something like on Monday night, from 6 to 9, we're teaching.
Okay. Maybe we can bring some people to your classes or something.
Yeah, you can stream it one time from the classroom. We're streaming it live, worldwide, and you can invite anybody that you like, not physically or through the internet. Be a guest speaker, and also they will be able to view it, and then you archive it.
Okay, sounds good.
Not to go get, but you
Right.
no, but you're the only one, remember you came to that, you came to that house with Monica, and you had a speaker. And you remember with like medicine, remember? And she wanted to come, but she only practices once a week and it's Wednesdays.
It's still by the Baptist Wales, right? Or not?
Hey, Lamar.
At the new place,
The
right?
new place, but only on Wednesday. So it was just, because I just can't cancel all my patients, because, they reserve so far in advance. She said I would be there in a heartbeat. So in this case, she said, maybe try, I have never known.
And you're really a sweetheart. This is inviting me to classes. I apologize. Usually never. Crazy family guy.
But how did you get
So, how do I do it? Not a network. I got to figure things out. My kids are all in school.
I know, but how'd you get physically?
No, I have a car.
Oh, you have a
Yeah.
I know, but because I remember one time you took Uber or something.
No, because the parking at UM is horrendous. So it pays. That's really tough. Elon gave me a ride home.
Right. So I was.
Good memory. I love it. I love it. By the way, I wanted to say something when you said about psycho. I'm like, so what? Are you just telling us we should all become psycho? Because you were saying.
But think about it. Psych. Like
No, I love it. No, I saw it. I saw what you're talking about. But you were saying, are you encouraging us all to, get involved in the software that you have, or, so that, I love it, by the way. It's really incredible.
Right, but it's good.
This was a great opportunity. I would love to get involved.
Yeah, right. So we were going to do something at UM, probably on.
I put it in my calendar.
Yeah, March
March
18th.
I put it in.
Yeah, so come. You know exactly where it is, in Memorial.
They're doing the World Happiness Summit at UM, right?
They usually do.
Yeah,
They usually do it during spring break. But
In the basketball arena.
Right by the stadium now.
Basketball arena at UM.
Anything there. It's for comfortably 20 people.
Okay.
If you ever want to do
Yeah,
something.
that'll be beautiful. Okay, great. So happy.
I love it.
And we're here.
So right
Sarah.
now, I have an intern, with the banking, company.
Yeah, what was it?
Well,
So, okay, so it's somebody who came to our house, his name is Javier, it's called Global Outsourcing.
sort of on the edge of it.
About, yeah, in the area. So you just, so his family owns this banking software, it's at 775. It's better with Data Pro, it's connected with Data
Oh, I
Pro.
know the guys. I know them.
Yeah?
Yeah, they've been around for years and
Correct, so his, Montero's the last name.
Was it?
And the son is the chief, something.
Does the father own that?
The father, the grandfather. So he's the one called chief technologist. He's really right. So what he did is he threw me in. That's all I had. But I have the data migration. I learned a lot of like compliance and governance.
Did you take Angela's card?
So when is
I heard. I looked her up. 1019 or This is where I'm saying. I'm like,
So she, that's what I'm saying. She takes law.
So we got
Her
it.
daughter.
I'm looking for a walking partner, you know, whoever wants.
She takes
No, I know.
and we always see each other, but we knew each, you know what I mean, we've known each other, I've known her before she, you know, before she got married.
I would love to see cybersecurity brought down.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you should also contact, and I don't know what happened with.
I'm still very passionate about this, the wearable.
I know,
I want to create that.
But there's a lot of, you know what I mean? The wearables are good, but the idea of really get a job, get a job.
It's more about collaboration.
You
know, and the
until it gets to the place where it's really painful.
Right, but I mean, it takes too long. The idea, our price that you end up paying, you know, we could wait it, and based on the algorithm, you're having toilet paper is less, it should automatically go connected.
One of the things I'm doing, and maybe I'll work with this
Correct,
person
this
to
is what
write
I'm
a
saying, so
paper
this is many ideas that I've had to think about coming out, so that's why I started learning software, because I'm like, ideas, I have to know.
So how's it, how
Or actually, it's not born in the Bay anymore, it's something like that. But, on
No, 41. By the way, in the morning, that's when I listen to a lot of podcasts, audibles, things like that, on double speed. No, this is really great.
you know what I mean, but I.
Yes, we all have our strengths.
That's what I'm saying, so the thing about, you know, thank you very much.
if we get enough individuals that understand that,
Yeah, no, but I.
I have to work on that part. I don't want to piss people, but I'm.
No, I think, to me, it wouldn't hurt. To me, it wouldn't,
but you know.
what I think is, it's valid, because it really isn't.
When I first understand that everybody has a different
No,
world.
but I was on another panel, they had for really too, they, in downtown Miami, and it's so bad. And I just said the same thing to this young lady,
Right. Oh my God. It's a plan. Sharing. Right, sharing. Sharing is caring.
That's how people do it, and that's what I think, you know, even though, you know, I had role.
Speak to the women in technology to gain their voice.
I don't have all that. You
have a lot of answers though.
No, but you understand?
No, I do.
It's a.
But it also what is the cost of me not investing in my own training, my own divisions and professional tiers, hierarchies? And sometimes there has to be, right? You know, as far as the, you know, virtual private networks and different firewalls.
I knew you went, right? But I'm just saying.
I took some, I didn't understand, but I took some of the certification for cybersecurity. So I started learning about it.
Right.
And you tie that to their own life.
that's the whole idea.
That would really speak to them, because you're educating them at the same time, and you're giving them information about what's out there. Stuff exists in, you know, their own industry. So they're in this, so you're opening up a new door, like, whoa, that's available to me. But it's done through certification, it's done through the school, like,
You know, I'm part of the business development for the South Florida chapter, and that's what we're gonna do, just educate money. I'm saying you have to know what is out there, how their employee engagement,
I would really love to have that conversation, because that's one of the things that I put myself on that reach out to companies. I'm already reaching out to clients. And reaching out, why not make it for ICA?
And maybe we should just join forces to create a presentation that we can all use. You know? Two brains, three brains is better than one.
Okay, so.
Let's get the conversation going.
Cybersecurity.
But you need something.
Make it for the opportunity going downstairs.
I'm going in probably at 5. Thank you.
I just wanna say,
Yeah.
we've had, a person when is my favorite come in and actually read the messages, you know, from a computer that's like accurate.
But the thing is, it has to be a combination. People aren't going, but what it is,
If you want to reposition the
just
company
like
organization here, we have
when
to
you saw
have
Sasha
a
there,
strong
what
communication.
Sasha used to do is take all those analytics, and it's like a
Because I know where we are, the
and what
people
you're gonna
take
find,
advantage of.
some positions, they're working far away, like, the first one's a radiologist. A radiologist now,
But
a
the thing is,
computer, for a lot of things can read it a lot better, find those little patterns that we, in the human eye couldn't. So what the radiologist is
So
gonna
what
have to
do you
do
want?
is they're gonna have to work differently. Dermatology, the same thing. When I have something here, my dermatologist, what does he do? He looks at it, and he says, I don't think it's much. And sometimes I have something on my leg, he says, oh, I don't think it's anything. I said, you go take it.
Have you did Weedy Dog already?
It was squamous, right? But if there was some picture that went,
It's not yours anymore.
I'm sure they would have picked it up and said, or when they're cutting you when they don't need to. Right, because my doctor said, what am I gonna start cutting you with, what do you
Every
need to
time
start?
there's a little-
Thing, my whole face would be, gone, right? But so.
I hope you wear
We don't use it, but one of
And
my
also,
friends said, I know
I never go.
Listen, me too, you
Right,
know,
right,
lived
right.
here for
Look at
18
it.
years.
It's just pop-up
And I had
CBD
an
company.
excuse 18 years ago.
Right, right. Yeah, but I'm just saying,
I say I'm Canadian.
those are the first.
So what's interesting though, what you're saying though, maybe the doctors are just gonna have to be much more involved in data analyzation, interpretation work.
And write the
Because
rules.
they have, right, they write the
Right,
rules.
even maybe
The
10,
algorithms
15
will
years
pick it
ago,
up,
right
then-
here in Broward, there was, working with NYU, in the very beginning, looking at.
Amazing, because they said, what is
And we're kind of learning so well, because we already know, for instance, dermatology, on the first one, we already know what a malignant mole looks like. We know that, and then we know what's benign, and it's basically we teach the computer training
In my
the
case,
over
for
and
my
over
business,
again,
if I
and
come
then we
with
can
a
test.
number of women
Basically, we know what the
business
results are,
technology
see
is
how
gonna be
accurate
okay.
it is, become more and more accurate. Now, when you think about all the data, that what is it, the computers are getting quicker, we're gonna have much more, we're gonna even later on have, basically quantum computers.
Talk about my 4.5-year-old, she gets so nervous when that scroll goes, it's loading. And we are not doing a favor for making things faster and faster for the patients and immediate satisfaction of our children.
The whole healthcare.
She's for the recruiting business and also she has the two scholarship program that she has.
He knows it, he's very smart, he says, I'm 60 or whatever he is, I know the next generation of dermatology, they won't need as many.
There will be a lot of also personalized medication. I think,
Yeah,
if I could
personalized,
predict, I think it's
yeah.
going to be more holistic though as well, as seeing what the person is
Right,
struggling. Let's say
right,
their gut. It's like that
right,
bacteria you
right,
have to eliminate, you have to, increase your
There's
acidic or
positive and-
alkaline,
Right,
that type of thing, right? So putting all
You
that
just like
data.
that personalized and it's personalized. Even if you got
Proactive.
you had something, it's the idea what it was gonna help, and is that tumor really gonna grow or not? There's cancer, it grows at a high rate, that if you left it to the buy something else anyways. Why
I'm
trade it?
surprised that Apple did not integrate the wearable aspect of the radiation of the sun, right? Because it turns certain colors if you're exposed to certain
There's so many
radiation.
different, but the wearables and that whole personalized, that healthcare is really the key, and that's where South Florida.
Fight over which platform is going to synchronize everything.
No, but we are already, in terms of investments in technology in South Florida, the majority of it's going to health. Interesting. The majority is going to
And
health.
how many women are in healthcare versus other areas of tech? Is it higher?
High.
It's higher, interesting.
Even you can see Patty there, she's a PhD in biochemistry from FIU. And
Right, I met her. She was on the other side of me.
Right, Patty, she's doing a startup, as a matter of fact.
It's based on blockchain in healthcare, which is unbelievable.
Right, so she's doing.
What?
No, but I'm saying, so she, as a matter of fact, the reason I know her, another person there is Patricia, I guess she left early, she's from Brazil, and she and I are on the board of advisors of, her company and some other, in terms of, what they're doing. So there's her.
Are you going
I have another
downstairs?
one
Yeah, we're going to go
for
to the
cancer,
downstairs.
Okay.
As soon as I finish packing.
Oh, yes, I know, you have so many things.
And she,
Just people wanted to
basically
see
somebody
how to
her-
find it.
his parents who was
Oh.
On YouTube, and they misspelled the name.
Is there a rush?
A rush is like cat.
Okay.
Same idea
You
of
can
taking
try it on your
from what
phone.
for her science, she just looked at his research and he said, I'll be the
Or Wismo Biz on Google.
Wismo Biz?
Biz.
WhatsApp,
Do you understand what that is?
the last couple of days,
Wismo
that
Biz?
says, you delete WhatsApp and you bring it back,
Let
all
me
your
see
deleted
before you
messages
type it.
can be read by everybody. It's actually
well, you think about it, the FaceTime too.
Right, exactly, it's the same
Same
time that it
time.
happens.
Sarah, thank you, you're
Then-
brilliant.
Just know that, by the way.
You
That's-
are,
that's
you're
pretty
brilliant, and
intense.
people,
If you-
they were so
Yeah,
engaged,
WhatsApp
they
was
didn't
looking
want
after-
to leave.
Yeah, well, thank
So,
you.
thank
So,
you.
so you've been involved with
Anything
Whitty
deleted?
for quite a while.
Yeah.
So, you know
That's the last 2
Carolyn
days
or?
it came out.
I met
Picture,
her,
ladies?
but
What
only by
about a
phone.
picture?
Here,
Oh, okay, for
go
sure,
get
Claire,
yours.
come on
Come
in.
Of us, right?
What about a picture?
Right,
All right.
that'll be nice.
Thanks.
This is my social media guru.
Perfect.
So there was no Insta story?
So I just really got talking
All
to
right, well, nice
her
to meet
this
you.
year.
Nice to meet you too.
You come
She
down
knew
to
that
you
I
and
was
let us know.
Yes, I
Take
usually
care.
go once
Pretty
every 2 or
strong
3
You know,
weeks.
usually they say the woman is the support behind the
Yeah.
guy, but I think that you were today you were the
Are you
support
a man
behind.
as well?
Well, but you
So,
got
no,
the world,
that
I
you
mean,
did
you know,
well.
right,
Thank you.
right, right,
This is
right.
pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Except
Tell her we're
it
not
looks
the
like
United
there's a show my kids like. It's called Android.
She said,
It's a kid show on Amazon. And there's this kid who goes to a junkyard and creates androids. So that looks like
Looks like it, huh?
it's very cute.
Miami is
Listen.
America.
You understand what it
Yeah,
is?
I'm gonna go down. All right, we'll see you.
All right,
Take
bye.
care.
Argentina.
My son went to school here, so
Yeah,
I know.
right.
Yeah.
We're a different breed.
Yeah, and
So anyways, yeah, we operate differently.
Yes, you do.
We operate differently here, I know that.
And it's great though. It's so great. But we were telling Carolyn Layton, we were saying to Carol, she said, I don't understand why the Tampa people aren't getting more involved. It's only a few hours apart. And I
But
said,
it's worlds apart.
worlds
It's a worlds
apart.
apart.
It's worlds apart.
Worlds
Worlds
apart.
apart.
Yeah.
Well, look at even these people with the vendors. Look, you're not cutting hardly anyone even, that looks like you guys.
Yeah, that's right.
No one. In this audience, no one did. When you looked at even my friends that I invited, I don't think, from Mundo, from, Panama to
So
you,
it's very interesting what is happening, because there are two things. One thing they are looking for to write off any sponsorship is to go to a non-profit better. And the other thing is to gather the different, the multiculturality is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the live stream.
I'm gonna shut this down.
Okay, all right. So are you going back today?
No.
So did you come in?
I drove over. Yeah, it's only about 3 hours. 3 hours.
We're a lot different.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Stay there.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you. We'll see you in the next
Yes,
show.
yes, yes.
Nice to
Take
meet you,
care.
my friend. Thank you so much.
Sorry that we didn't have more time to spend together. But
Yeah, we needed to
send
spend
us
more
an
time.
email. Or we'll do one time a video conference with all of us. I wanted to invite you to come to UM.
Let's do it.
And we'll stream you live so
Oh,
you can
yeah.
have people from all over the world watch it live. Like, this is
And
a
we live
live
here?
stream.
Sure.
Still, they turned it off to the computer, but it's still streaming for my cell phone.
Perfect. No, yeah, we should do.
I will practice. I'll give you the key and we can spend more time.
Yeah, and we need better Wi-Fi.
Right. So the university is almost unlimited compared to what we get here.
Amazing. That is amazing. Thank you
Yeah.
so much to inviting me.
Thank you.
Professor. Math,
You in
right?
Miami?
Math, science,
Me? Yes.
physics.
Right.
Oh, wow. Quantum physics.
And what are you?
I'm creative, but also I love quantum physics. I love this world of, like technology, science.
Yeah, we
maths,
teach
so-
also trading algorithms, you know?
Wow.
Like
Stock market?
Futures,
Stock market?
commodities, yeah.
How about
Bitcoin futures.
Wow. How about auctions, binary auctions? You don't deal with it?
Binary options. No, because it's
Kind of gambling.
yeah, it's we just deal with algorithms, so we don't trade manually ourselves, and the algorithms to develop them for
How much is the algorithm?
how much money? We're working with the developer of the top algorithms in the world. We don't sell the algorithm.
Oh, okay.
We are helping them.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah, so you can see them. Go to Futures Truth magazine, and the top 10 algorithms in the
okay.
world. We are working with the developers,
Oh, wow.
and they're different prices. So to the university, they donate it for free, so the students will learn how to use their algorithms. So this is still broadcasting live.
So they hear everything we saw. We just said.
David.
Okay, very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Did you
Thank you so
understand
much.
how
Yeah.
to find it on YouTube?
Yes, sir.
So tell me how. What
No,
do you have to type on?
Future.
No, this is for the Future magazine.
Magazine, yeah.
How to find the live trade. This is. I'll aim the camera at you,
Mhm.
so you can see for sure that it is live right now.
So
if you want
somebody's
it,
looking at me now.
that's right. The whole world.
The whole
How can
world.
you find it on number one on
Yeah.
YouTube? Go to
Wait.
youtube.com.
Yeah, I'm here.
Now type the word A Rush, like my name, A Rush. You understand? A Rush?
Yes,
Good. A space Rush.
I got it.
No, you didn't get it. Where is it?
Ah, it's space.
No, A space, space, after A space. First name is A space. Put the space now. Now Rush. Space. A Rush again.
Well, we're gonna go to the, we're gonna go.
And now apostrophe S. A Rushes. Space cast. Cast. C-A. Cast. Cast. No space.
Ah, I understand.
Space.
Cast. Then the space.
Space. C-A-T. Now search. Number one is us. You understand?
Perfect.
And there is you.
Nice.
You understand? Now explain it to her. Let's go. Let's hear you explain it to her. What did you do just
You have
now?
to go A Rush Cast in YouTube. You tap there, the first one, live. Boom. So I'm here.
Do you understand it?
You are the one who understands.
That is
it.
SEO. No, you don't have to understand it. You have to just
Yes, a search
understand to
engine
type a
optimization,
keyword,
Yeah.
and you're number one on Google or
You have to know
YouTube.
which ones exactly.
And you don't have to know which one. The number one is us. So you just go to number one.
Amazing. Thank
and
you
if
so
you
much.
want to see how many hits it gets, when you do a search, it says 10,000 hits or 1,000,000 hits. So you can see how many more people are using the same keyword.
Amazing. Yeah.
But
You're amazing.
what we are interested in is finding, this is a research that we are doing, So we want to find companies that will benefit from being number one worldwide. So if your company can benefit from it, and it is relevant to our research, we'll make a class project, we'll make a name. This is a telephone number too. Did you understand that? WizMoreBiz. You go to Google and you type WizMoreBiz.
Mm-hmm.
Did you understand what?
WizMoreBiz is the name of the file you shared with me.
No, it's not a file.
You
It's-
sent
it's
me.
also
I
on
know,
the
but you
file.
sent me a
That's
file
right.
with that name.
But it's my
So I remember.
It's my telephone number.
Oh, okay.
So what is the first digit of the area code?
The W
One.
is the.
No.
No.
One, you have to dial one. To
Yeah,
get-
first
for
for United
but
States.
after that, what is the area code?
9.
Nine? Okay, I don't know the area.
So that was a test of intelligence. Did you see
No,
how quickly she figured it
How
out?
quickly is this?
How fast she could get to the dial pad. So tell me what is I, Wiz, the second digit in the area code. Don't help him.
Yeah. Wiz, you do with a Z?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
So what is Z? What is the don't tell me.
9. 949.
You're
You see,
cheating.
left brain, right brain.
949. 949.
So tell me what is more.
What is more?
Yeah, the first letter. What digit is it?
4.
In? M.
M is
More.
not 4?
No. Look like this. ABC
Yeah.
is 2.
Yeah.
DEF is 3. HIG is 4. So it's not
It's
4.
not 4. It's 5.
JKL
No.
is 5.
Case study that
6.
he can do.
And what come?
It's amazing.
MN.
M.
6.
Now you
Okay,
got it.
gotcha.
You have to think.
Good, it's good,
That
it's
was
clever.
a thinking test. Okay. So what's my phone number?
I have just
What's
4.
the words of my phone number?
WizMore.
Biz.
Biz. Okay, WizMore.
Remember, you have to have 9 digits.
Okay, 9 plus 2 more. Because area and country.
One WizMoreBiz.
Yes.
The file name.
Thank you so much. Say bye.
Hasta luego, amigo.
Hasta luego. Bye, thank you.
She's my everything.
She is. She's the PMO woman. That's
Right. She knows. She says, what's the goal and where we're going, and we're no complaining, and let's move on.
Well, I think it's really important. So I'm the one that has that crowdfunding.
Oh, and where are you based? South Florida.
Sorry, no, Florida is big.
Yeah, where are you?
So Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
Okay,
Neighbor.
better.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So, Coast, and we got the project that's on our site. So Code Campers for Girls, Women in Tech. I was president for.
So you're like crowdfunding? So how are you different from the other crowdfunding?
We have a social impact. We give back a percentage to both.
But I grew up.
And when we better the project, we make sure they're real. We have community values.
And you started it.
I did.
Oh, great.
Yeah. And I sold a tech company in 2007. Data warehousing and business intelligence. And I sold it for another big amount of money. I also have mentors that have sold $352 million companies. So we're a new startup. We're very philanthropic.
So send me, you have my information?
Well, I'm not wanting to talk to you about that. I'm wanting to talk a little bit about university.
Okay.
I sold education software for Dell for many years. And I wanted to get your input and how you like virtualization, because I sold them the first virtualized class in Miami schools or at college. Pardon?
What was it?
It was in the health division in Miami-Dade College. And so how do you, I've been out of it for a while, let me just say this. In 2012, I had a car accident that left me with a brain injury, traumatic brain injury, fibrosis, skin infection. And so I'm just getting back, and because of that incident in my life, I'm using it in my budget. So I love it. My health one? Yeah. 57.
Wow, really? Really right next to University of Miami?
Yeah, I think that's where I was headed. Yeah. So after I went to my next meeting, I didn't even understand that I was not. Yeah, but I could tell some things different.
Did you go to, where you get prepared?
Yeah, so I did it, I had just moved to Naples, and so I did it in
So my neurologist is the Florida Cancer Center, and immediately